Minnesota offers a research and development tax credit to offset a company's income tax return to those who have incurred qualifying research activities in Minnesota. To be eligible for the credit, you must be a partner in a partnership or shareholder in an S corporation, and the partnership or business had qualifying R&D expenses in Minnesota that exceeded its base amount, as calculated for the federal R&D credit, but based on Minnesota gross receipts. The credit is 10% of the taxpayer's QREs for the first $2 million and 2.5% for expenses above $2 million. Qualifying expenses consist of R&D expenses that qualify for the federal R&D credit under Internal Revenue Code Section 41 and are for research conducted in Minnesota, and contributions to qualified nonprofit organizations that make grants to small technology innovative businesses in Minnesota during their early development stages. The R&D project must follow the federal guidelines for being technology-oriented, and while not mandatory, Minnesota does expect to see a substantial amount of costs related to experimentation. The Internal Revenue Code defines qualified research as those expenses for activities intended to discover information that eliminates uncertainty concerning the development or improvement of a product. A product is defined as a process, technique, formula, or invention. Under the federal definition, many types of expenses are not allowed. These include, but are not limited to, acquisition of another's patent, model, or production, advertising, consumer and efficiency surveys, management studies, ordinary testing for quality control, research conducted after commercial production begins, research related to style, taste, cosmetics, or seasonal design, and routine data collection. As of 2013, the Minnesota Research Credit is non-refundable. Any unused credit may be carried forward for 15 years. For tax years prior to 2013, the credit is still refundable and may be claimed even if a business is unprofitable within that year. If a partnership or S corporation pays qualified R&D expenses in Minnesota, then the entity must complete Schedule RD credit for increasing research activities. They will then receive their share of the credit on Schedule KPI if they are a partnership, or Schedule KS if they are an S corporation. To claim the credit on the Minnesota tax return, the taxpayer must complete Schedule M1C, Business and Investment Credits, or Schedule M1B for tax years before 2013. When filing Form M1, the individual income tax, the taxpayer must include a copy of Schedule M1B or M1C and Schedule KPI or Schedule KS. For further information on state research credits or the federal research credit, please visit our Swanson Reed YouTube channel by clicking the link below. To speak with a Swanson Reed advisor, simply click on the Contact button in the lower left-hand corner of the screen.